going on? It should all be great. And we're back with another boxing conversation. Look, shit's just crazy out here in these boxing streets, man. Real crazy. We're gonna have to cook tonight. We're gonna have to cook because Dominican boxing Twitter is going out super sad right now. Man, prior to Rivera versus Frank Martin, these folks are saying Dominican boxing is going to take over Showtime. Look, the dude Broadway Joe, the one who has the interviews with Rivera and all them Dominicans, he posted up a Showtime headquarters and said, man, Dominicans is about to take over this goddamn building. And you know what I said? I said, I love that energy. I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Frank Martin versus Rivera happens. Everybody's cheering Rivera. He's Ali. He's this, and that. He's doing his thing. He's the man. All that shit. He went in there and got his ass kicked. Cause hold on, I'm gonna give it 1,000, bro. I thought it was gonna be a little bit tough, just a little bit, but he went in there and got his ass kicked. I mean, Frank Martin put the bees on him. He hit him with the jab straight to the stomach. You know what I'm saying? Left hook, right hook to the top. Fucking left up top, knock his head back. Every time Rivera throw a long ass fucking straight right hand, motherfucking Frank Martin pull back and counter that shit. Man, he beat that dude ass like he stole something, nigga. The last dude had a better fight than you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all biased Americans don't know shit about boxing. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about because last night or last weekend we saw an American beat the shit out of a Dominican. Beat the shit out of him. And I don't like that shit because it's like, bro, why you go sit here and say your people gonna run boxing and this and that? And when they lose, you out here looking crazy, making excuses and shit. My dudes, look, I rooted for Marcus Brown to beat Better Beef. I said Marcus Brown gonna beat Better Beef. I'm rocking with Marcus Brown. I'm gonna show you how we gonna do it. Marcus Brown went in there and got cooked. I ain't run. I didn't start blocking a whole bunch of people. I just said, hey, nigga lost. Better be the animal. These guys can't do that. They over here making excuses. Shout out to my dude Nato the Great. LO fucking L, my nigga. Like, what the hell? Why y'all out here crying like some hoes, man? I said, saw somebody Rivera passing out before the fight. I'm gonna tell you right now. We've seen fighters look weight drained before. We've seen fighters look like they about to pass out on the scale. Mungia. We've seen Haney look scary at 135. Rivera, he was looking just fine on that scale. He was smiling. He was confident. He was cocky. I don't get it. Like, what? He's in the motherfucking press conference like, yeah. He in the press conference like, yeah. I'm about to beat dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than him. I'm stronger than him. Like, and then you get whooped on. Now you claim a foul. Rivera got worked. The angles was too much for him. That jab was too much for him. The pressure was too much for him. The atmosphere was too much for him, bro. Like, And it's like he didn't even adjust. He didn't even try to adjust. He was stuck in throwing that 1-2, and that's it. I don't even think he landed a decent punch on fucking Frank Martin. They say he passed out before the fight and got poisoned after the fight. Man, Cap, Lord, dude, like, and you know what? They want to bring this up to me because, you know, let's be real. Yeah, Wilder accused the fighter of poisoning him, right? Let's look at the situation. Wilder accused a fucking mob boss fighter in a mega $1 million fight of cheating. That person is now banned from the country, and his boss has a $5 million bounty on his head by the U.S. federal government. Man Down Promotions ain't trying to rob no motherfucking Rivera. Come on, bro. I can see if you said it was on the scorecards, but you saying you was drugged and all that? Nah, nigga. I seen Wilder in the Wilder versus Fury 2 fight. That nigga looked fucked up in that fight. You, on the other hand, look like a motherfucker that got schooled. Said Rivera had a good first round. That's it. That's it, bro. Like, and I was telling people on Twitter, I'm like, yo, Rivera's about to get his ass cooked. Yeah, Rivera's good. Saying he Ali in that, but nah, nigga, you fighting a real black American dude who got some real life skills, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some real life skills. And you about to go in there thinking that little shit you about to do. Look, I was posting on Twitter. I'm like, yo, this is exactly how Martin's gonna drop him with the counter. I posted all that shit. I was letting folks know. And you know what Dominican boxing Twitter was doing? They was fucking cheering like a motherfucker, saying, "Oh, Rivera about to do this. Rivera about to beat him, and then Hector Garcia about to beat Tank, and you know we about to take over De La Santa Cruz and all that shit." Man, stop it. Now these dudes crying foul, saying they not getting title shots and this, and that. Bro, what? 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 They say they not getting title shots? My nigga, y'all can't have y'all cake and eat it too. Y'all can't say y'all being brought up to be sacrificed to these black American fighters and then say y'all not getting title shots because hold on, last time I checked, Hector versus Javante Davis is a title shot. Last time I checked, Frank Martin versus motherfucking Rivera put him in a position to be fighting for a title. I listened to Broadway Joe's interview with Rivera, and Rivera he was like, "Man, you know, I wanted to take the fight because my people would love it, and the people would love the fight, man. You know, I would do it for my country, man. Yeah, you did it for your country. Hold your head fucking high, but you lost. You lost, my nigga. Like, damn, bro. Like, not only did you lose, you got whooped. You might as well have got stopped, bro. He whooped your ass from round 1 to round 2, 12. Said Top Rank literally eats off Latinos, now they depressed. Oh man, what is going on, man? Something's going on. And you see what I'm talking about? Folks try to get mad at me. They try to get mad at me. They say, "Our man, why are you trying to pull the race and nationality card?" I said, bro, there's a big difference between Dominican boxers and black American boxers, FBA boxers. Yeah, I get it. You know, they look like us, they black, you know, they got the big noses, big lips like us. You know what I'm saying? They fall out of the melanated tree like us, you know what I'm saying? But it's a difference in cultures, it's a difference in mind frames, it's a difference in skill sets, different ways in how we were brought up. Different culture, completely different from the Dominican Republic. Not saying that they don't go through hard stuff, but nigga, our hard stuff fucking molded us to who the fuck we are. And that's why we trying to tell people like Black Americans are very different. Just look at any other sport besides boxing. Look at basketball. Look at football. You see who's fucking running the ball, motherfucking 100 yards. You see who's jumping high in the air. You see who's the legends in their sport. It's Black Americans, man. And until you Dominican public fighters, take out, breed one of those. Y'all just gonna have to sit in the place that you're in, man. Like, it is what it is, bro. And it's not to shade on you and say, oh, y'all less than or anything like that. What it's saying that know your lane. Know your lane. Maybe I should go fight some UK fighters or something. You know what I'm saying? Be the UK bashers. Because if y'all try to go up against the Black Americans, y'all already know what's gonna happen. Stop saying that y'all getting sacrificed and then y'all not getting title shots. That shit don't make no sense. Sarah Rivera let the hype get to him. Yo, speaking of hype, Rivera went in there and he started talking about he's Ali and reincarnated. Ali reincarnated. Nigga, I ain't see no Ali shuffle. I ain't see no jab. I ain't see him light on his toes. I ain't see him moving on the ropes. I ain't see none of that Ali shit. Man, my nigga posted a picture of the chart in the barbershop and he said, check this out. Rivera needs to pick one of these haircuts off the fucking chart because that flat top gotta go. It gotta go, nigga. You're not Ali. You're not Ali, nigga. You're not Tyrone, nigga. You should change your name to motherfucking Tito. That flat top gotta go expeditiously, nigga. Like, real talk. Like, man, if I was Broadway Joe, I would have asked him, like, so, now that you lost the fight, do you want to cut that flat top off? I mean, because Ali didn't get his ass kicked like this in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Elvis Rodriguez, Marinas, Rivera, all got the same style. All lost to a Black American. You seen what happened to fucking Elvis Rodriguez versus Kenneth Sims Jr. You see what happened, brother from the Midwest. Psh, man, what? They put look, and that time around, the Black American was brought up to lose. And what the fuck happened? They put Kenneth Sims in that there with that nigga fucking Elvis. Boy, he beat the shit out of that dude. Styled on him. Nigga Top Rank said, nigga, you're fired. Nigga, this is supposed to be a step up fight and you lost to a black. Oh, nah, get him out of there. They fired him. They fired that kid, man. And guess what? Guess what? Guess who's riding with him when they fired him? Me, Art Man. I posted on Twitter. I said, man, that's kind of fucked up how they did that young boy Ed Rodriguez because he fucking lost one fucking fight. And you know who signed him? A black man, Al Heyman, and putting him back on his feet, put him in fucking main events. So salute to Al Heyman and the FBX, bro. We be holding it down, man. We know our lane, man. We know our fucking lane. And I feel like Dominican boxers gotta know their lane. Like, you guys are extremely talented, but there's certain things that you lack. And let's start breaking it down. Let's really get into it. Think about the Dominican fighters versus Black Americans. One of my favorite fights from Charlo. Charlo versus Rosario. Man, oh man. Hats off to Rosario. Because prior to fighting Charlo, he went in there with FBA and he beat him. He beat him. But that wasn't our top shelf FBA. You know what I'm saying? I respect to J Rock. Salute to you, brother. But they know that's not our top shelf FBA. So they put him in there with Charlo. And folks thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking, man, this kid, even though he got a couple losses, he got that old school feel, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple losses, but I'm fucking still coming here. I'm still putting on. So Rosario, he went in there, man. Man, Charlo beat the shit out of that nigga too, man. Had that nigga coughing up his whole motherfucking dinner. Had that nigga coughing up motherfucking plantains and shit. He talking like he motherfucking hitting some good ass cushy. Nigga, he did that nigga so dirty, man. I'm like, man, beat the shit out of him. That's one match. Go to motherfucking Elvis versus Kenneth Sims Jr. Schooled that man, took that man lunch money in front of his crowd, in front of his folks. Easy, like it was nothing. They fired that man. Motherfucking Frank Martin versus Michelle Rivera. Went in there, beat that man, just took his heart. It's like something's missing. They got the skills, they got the look, but it's like they're missing something. What is it? What is it, man? I know what it is. It's that dog. They're missing that motherfucking dog. Ah, ah, ah. You can't train for that. You can't train for that. He's missing that dog. All of them. I'm sorry. I've yet to see a Dominican fighter who has that real legit dog that's out here motherfucking taking scalps. Besides that dude, De La Sana Cruz, whatever his name is, the one who beat Ryo. I like that kid. And I want to see him. I want to see him fight Frank Martin. Maybe y'all should put y'all next best warrior against Frank Martin, see what happens. Go ahead. Shit, if these niggas want to claim their blackness when it suits them, I hate to deal with that shit growing up in my family. Man, oh man. I don't like that shit either. It's black when they black when it's convenient. It's always, oh, me no black. Me no black. I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not black at all. Hell no. Hell no. But when they fucking get knocked out, oh no, me brother, we in this together. We in this together, man. You see, I'm black. We don't get title shots. Racism, man. Nigga, no, ain't no fucking racism. Niggas don't even know how to claim racism, right? You can't claim racism if you're going against another black man on a fucking black-owned platform. What the fuck? Man, what the fuck? Dude, these dudes really sitting back like, that dude Broadway Joe, he really sitting back like, yeah, I got real life evidence. He was drugged and all this. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Teach your mans how to fucking squabble, nigga. That's how we say it in the motherfucking hood, nigga. Teach your man how to fucking squabble, nigga. Out here fucking blocking niggas and shit. And there's another one, Ari fucking boxing. He's a Dominican nigga too. Man, I'm blocked by the whole Dominican boxing Twitter right now, bro. Because some niggas, look, that's some ass shit. How the hell you gonna be out here talking that big? We gonna run this, we gonna run that. Y'all next opponents is Foundation of Black Americans, and here I am, FBA, but I'm like, nigga, hell no, y'all ain't beating my niggas, hell no. I'm about to get y'all ass whooped. First thing you do when your nigga get his ass kicked is fucking block me. I ain't even disrespect you, bro. I didn't go to your page saying, hey, you a bitch, you a sucker. I ain't saying nothing like that, bro. I just said, let's have a good fight. May the best melanated brother win, bro. And then you gonna turn around and fucking block me, nigga. That's some sucker shit, man. Both of them niggas some suckers, man. Crying like a little bitch. Nigga, stop fucking playing, bro. Man down promotion fucking put a man down in my drink, nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Got some exclusive interviews with motherfucking uh Michelle Rivera's father. He's gonna tell me how his son got his ass whooped and he got drugged. It's in Spanish. Nigga, fuck all that shit.
I honestly
What's
like.
up, bro?
I wanted to. What's up? I wanted to look at the interview before you did anything, but I haven't had a chance to look at it. So I'm gonna probably like give my thoughts on it on Twitter afterwards. But based on the stuff I'm hearing, if if you want to accuse Derek James and team of doing something to you, come out and actually say it. Don't just say, "Oh, some stuff might happen." Like, keep it real. And second of all, let's understand something. He got styled on, he got outboxed, but it's not like he was brutally beaten. He wasn't knocked out. He wasn't stomped out. It wasn't like a vicious ass whooping. It was just a regular. You got styled on. You got styled on. So what exactly are you complaining about? I mean, don't get me wrong. Frank Martin put it on you, but he didn't do you dirty like he did Perez. Perez got smoked. That dude got a stronger case than you. Like Perez got demolished. And even what's the name? Duno. Duno got massacred. Like these dudes got like popped in the head so hard they like fell over. So I'm like, what are the allegations? Like you just lost the fight. How come the first dude that put you on your ass, you didn't sue him for no shit? Cause you won? Like, come on. And also for the wilder parallels that y'all about to do, don't even try the shit. Two completely different sets of circumstances, and we actually have proof about the Wilder situation. So don't even try to be
Yes,
like,
niggas is
what about
actually banned
Wilder?
from the country from the situation.
Literally, you got the DEA, FBI, CIA, NSA, every acronym you could think of after his ass. So let's not even try to go there. Let's not even do it.
And
But
that's
as
what I'm
opposed,
saying. And these niggas out here crying racism. This nigga said racism, bro. What? You niggas is confused. That's how I know you niggas not fully black for real. Because how the fuck y'all gonna claim some racism against some other niggas? Like, bro, what the fuck?
but what are they gonna do when Tank smokes Garcia? Are they gonna say the
That's what
same
I'm
shit?
saying. Oh, Dominican fighters, they have a tough time. They just brought up so early to fight against tough competition early.
He didn't
You
have to take
know,
the fight.
you know, they gonna say some sucker ass shit like that, bro. And I'm just like, nigga, like,
Nobody's forcing these
bro,
dudes to take these fights.
these niggas talking about some, oh, the weight cut. He really couldn't do the weight cut. Bro, why the fuck did you take the fight? Nigga, do you guys know that there's a physical that you have to pass before you can fight?
Yeah, you have to be cleared by a doctor to keep your boxing license.
So
Because
why in the
boxing,
world?
it's a license.
So why would they approve? So you telling me that you niggas really knew y'all wasn't shouldn't been approved by the commission? Yeah, I got approved anyways. Y'all still
My
went up to fight. You was forced to fight.
my thing is though, they didn't have to fight. Like look at Rosario. After Rosario got his ass whooped by Charlo, what did he do? He went back to the Dominican Republic just to chill and sharpen his skills. He didn't take on any more tough fights. He can get them when they're available, but he went back to the Dominican Republic and fought some regular random ass opponents to get his stuff back right. Rivera has the same option. It's not Cuba. You're not gonna be arrested when you go home.
These niggas crying racism.
But based off what? Because like people who said Frank Martin's gonna win haven't said that blacks run boxing and Dominicans suck. What have we said that's racist?
It's the confidence, bro. And that's why the niggas blocked me. Ari and fucking Broadway Joe. They blocked me because they don't like the confidence and the arrogance of somebody knowing and understanding. Like they feel like I honestly believe like they feel like it's bullying when black Americans support each other because they know we're extremely talented.
That nigga Rivera did get bullied. That's what it is.
Why y'all gotta talk a black shit? You know? Why y'all gotta talk about that? Why y'all gotta feel good about yourselves? Why? But I can have a fucking 60 by 60 fucking flag in my fucking crib of the men, but niggas can't be happy niggas is winning fights. The fuck out of here.
But it's just crazy because Rivera's whole identity is based off Cassius Clay. So like, what the fuck? That's appropriation to the max. The box fade having ass.
That shit busted.
He is not allowed to.
He got his hair cut about fuck.
He is not allowed to refer to himself as Ali until further notice. Cause that ass whooping, nah. I'm sorry. No sir.
But talk about the brother Frank Martin's performance. What you think about that?
I mean, you know how I had it. I thought he was gonna stop him. To be honest, I'm really not sure what people saw in Rivera. Like I told people that there's a very realistic possibility that Rivera can beat him. He can, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He doesn't have the fortitude. He didn't have the southpaw experience, and he doesn't do anything well enough. And I knew once Frank Martin got inside the jab, it was gonna be Dunzo, and he almost did get stopped. But people kept talking about Rivera's jab, and I'm like, oh, so the jab, the jab. I'm like, bro, he's just a bigger, longer fighter. That doesn't mean nothing. He has more
Exactly.
experience. Yeah, he has more. Frank Martin has better experience. The Rivera got dropped by a nobody, and he went 12 with Frank Martin's leftover. Somebody that Frank Martin stopped with one punch. So I'm like, I'm not sure what you dudes are looking at, but I think he's gonna get smoked, and he did.
And my thing was, I'm like, dude. First of all, I've seen Rivera fight live in Minneapolis, and I'm like, dude, he's good, but he wouldn't be able to compete with the pressure that Frank Martin has, as we've seen. I knew Frank Martin had more power, and I knew Frank Martin had more heart than him. The only thing that I was questioning was this guy range. Does he know how to keep distance like a Shakur Stevenson type? As soon as Frank Martin established that that shit was not a problem at all, I knew it was over. I already had Frank Martin winning by decision, and I was proud in that shit. Some money on it, but I'm fucking Christmas shopping. Me all my coins, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, I think maybe it's the fact that maybe they're upset because they had so much confidence and they were so wrong. Because a lot of frauds on the timeline. Even people that like the people that are picking Castano against Mel, like they had so much confidence and then they were just flat out wrong. I'm
That's
like,
why
that's
I said it today on Twitter. I said I hate you dudes because this nigga said a boxing opinion that it's gonna get you cursed out or some shit, and he tweeted, "Oh, Castano versus Charlo wasn't a good fight."
oh
Hey,
that bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit didn't make any kind of sense because, like I said, Chocolatito versus Julio Cesar Martinez was a good fight, and Julio Cesar Martinez won almost no rounds against Chocolatito. But y'all talking about making that bullshit fight of the year? So what the fuck? You can't do that. You can't all of a sudden be like, oh, Charlo versus Castano not a good fight. Why? Because Charlo won. If Castano had beat,
that's what I said. And he said, "Oh, because Charlo dominated the whole fight and knocked him out." I'm like, "What, nigga? That makes it a great fight, nigga, because you guys were picking him to lose, and he went there and fucking dominated and not." Bro, I swear to God, when it comes to Charlo, like he does ask for, and y'all
yeah,
hate him for it.
that dude is literally admitting that he'd be happier if Castano won. And it's important y'all see that. He's literally saying, yeah, if Castano won, it would have been a better fight. But Charlo won like most real boxing fans expected him to. So now I'm pissed about the shit. These dudes tell you who they
He's,
are.
he's pissed that it wasn't even competitive.
Yeah, he destroyed him from beginning to end. And then he finished him off because he was never supposed to win the first fucking fight.
And the way he finished them was fucking, oh my god. He made him
Yeah.
crumble.
Yeah,
He
Castano.
was literally fighting total whole fight. Said, man, I can't take this shit no more. And he just
Yeah.
fell out. Just
Cristiano was supposed to have the ultimate gas tank, the ultimate pressure fighter, and Charlo whooped his ass at his own game and got him exhausted, and then he couldn't continue. It's like, yeah, get your ass out of here.
and y'all wanna act like y'all wasn't cheering for this nigga. Y'all had the pride of Latino spirits on y'all back because y'all had this nigga for pictures on the phone. Oh, this nigga came into the fight with two flags on his fucking shorts, bro. Two fucking flags.
My thing,
Mexico and Argentina. This nigga ain't from Mexico.
my thing is though, like, I'm trying to figure out what the angle is because if I thought Michelle Rivera was gonna win, I would call it like that. I'd say, you know what, I like Frank Martin, but Michelle, is gonna come in and clear him. I'd have no problem saying that. So I don't, and also, with all due respect, Michelle Rivera is not a significant figure in Dominican boxing. He's never held a fucking title. He's just some guy. Shit, how come Jason Rosario didn't get this much support? He was a unified champion. How come he didn't get this much defense? Y'all just trying to talk some shit. Y'all worried about the wrong niggas.
Because
Like,
they really thought Rivera was about to style on Frank Martin.
yeah,
That's what they thought.
cause that Ali bullshit, it's not real.
He ain't no fucking Ali, nigga. Last time I checked, Ali is FBA.
Yeah, like
Am I wrong for saying that, D Hive?
no, I mean, and it's not even that. It's just were y'all like was the Dominican boxing community putting all their chips on this nigga? Because I could have told y'all that wasn't it. I'm like,
They need to
oh,
put
hold
it
on.
on fucking De Los Santos and his hairline.
Oh shit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: if De Los Santos cut down to 130, yes, y'all gonna have one. But at 135, no, he's food. He's food.
You think they're gonna be eager to put him in there with them with Frank
Tank?
Martin?
No, I mean maybe De Los Santos' team, maybe that because that is a good fight that they should be getting, and they're nowhere, they're not close to a title, so they may as well. But
You know what they need to do if the Dominicans want to be really good at boxing, they need to dump that motherfucking white Mexican, white Latino
oh, so
as a coach.
you talking about Herman Caicedo?
Yeah, they need to
That's
dump that
fucked
guy
up.
because this guy, he's telling these fighters, oh, if you guys don't do good in the gym, y'all getting a motherfucking one way ticket back to fucking where the fuck y'all came from, the Dominican Republic. And it's like 20 niggas living in one motherfucking house. Nigga, that shit ain't gonna cut it, bro. Like Derek James said, you need a solid team of like motherfucking 3, 4, 5 people, not motherfucking 20 motherfucking immigrants in the same crib. Shit not gonna work.
I mean, as far as their training methods go, it is his instructions are
Why did
literally.
they come up short every fucking time from Luis Ortiz to motherfucking Yugas to motherfucking Rosario to a motherfucking
Well, them
Rivera?
niggas
They
was Cuban.
all come up fucking short under this guy's instructions.
Well, no, Ugas has Salas.
Oh yeah, my bad. Not Yugas.
Yeah, and Ugas and Ortiz are Cuban, but
But Ortiz had what's his name? He had that same coach.
he had Caicedo, Herman Caicedo. Mhm.
Why they coming up short under him?
I mean, honestly, I think it's just I think when it comes down to it, it's the physical limitations. I think it.
Said just wait till Tank put doing in the dirt. Oh my god. They've been interviewing this nigga Hector Garcia. They've been cheering. Now these niggas is holding on to the motherfucking Virgin Mary statue right now because man, that nigga's about to get his ass knocked the fuck out by Tank, bro.
Because what are they gonna say? Because Tank is known for knocking dudes out, and like I keep reminding people, Hector Luis Garcia got knocked down by some Stephen Fulton leftovers. Nigga came up from super bantamweight to 130 and put hands on him, knocked him
You know
down.
what they're doing? You know what they're doing? They're thinking like they're thinking the same thing Maidana fans was thinking.
Oh
They
Lord,
was
I hope
thinking
not.
they were thinking, oh man, he beat up this loudmouth Negro. Now he about to beat up a better loudmouth Negro.
Oh shit. Okay, well I can tell y'all right now, Tank is not Floyd. Tank does not have hand problems yet. This is about to be some shit right here. He about to slap the shit out of this dude.
Right, it ain't gonna be no Maidana type fight. You gonna get your
Oh
ass knocked the fuck out. And I've
yeah,
been
you
seeing
gonna
Tank. I've been seeing Tank. He been in there fucking full afroed out, working in shape, already around the same weight for a minute, dude. Focused.
and he's practicing on fighting off the back foot, which is something I noticed because it's something that he usually doesn't have to do in fights. He's actually practicing fighting Precious
Countering
Riley,
off the back foot too.
right? And I'm
Like
like, if
like
he,
how he knocked out Rolly.
yeah, and I'm like, if he masters that, there's nothing anybody that fights that style is gonna be able to do. Like Cruz, if they fight again, that's over. Cruz gonna get smoked.
Speaking of Cruz, fuck Cruz. I just said it today, man. That nigga,
What
man,
what did Cruz do?
dude, I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. The day of the Mexican Warrior boxing is done. That shit's dead.
Oh
It's
Lord.
over. It's gone. You know why I say that? Because these guys are openly ducking from Cruz, Cepeda, not Regis. What's that dude? Taylor. No, what's his name?
Jose
Ramirez.
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 That
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
tripping. He fought Taylor Ramirez, motherfucking Munguia, Canelo Alvarez. Come on, bro. The only one y'all really got is motherfucking
Vir-
Jay Vargas and motherfucking David Benavidez.
well, Virgil is if he fights Stellonis, that's good. Even though we
Oh
all know
yeah,
who he's
Virgil,
gonna
that's
fight.
decent. But you know, D Hive, and I told these niggas today, nigga, Boots versus Ortiz is a much better fight than all of that shit. And the guy said, well, why he can't just wait? Why he can't just wait? Nigga, wait for what? Wait to get his ass kicked?
I tell people all the time, the longer Virgil waits to fight Boots, the worse it's gonna be. No amount, like let's say, because dudes want Virgil to move up in weight, they're hoping that it boosts his durability. At 154 and at 160, his fate is the same because Boots is also gonna get bigger. So it's like y'all are just saving it for nothing. Like I know you want him to have belts or whatever, but it's not gonna work. You're just gonna delay the inevitable. He's gonna get smoked.
Look at the haters. Superman, he said all that Camelo resume hate, but you cop and tank bum bashers and baby belts.
I don't want him fighting the Garcia family, but it is what it is. I never said I'm happy about this shit. I'm just like these dudes are gonna get iced. That's all I
Who even
said.
talked about Canelo's resume? You just be talking shit. Like, what the fuck? Shut up, nigga. Shut
Yeah,
up.
like
Get that
I
shit
don't
off.
want I don't want Tank to fight these people, but I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, it's gonna be competitive. No, Tank is gonna absolutely destroy these dudes. It's not gonna be competitive. He's gonna smoke Hector. He's gonna smoke Ryan. He'd smoke Cruz. He'd smoke Rivera. He'd fucking smoke De La Santa. He'd smoke all these people. Like it is what it is. I mean, like, I wish you fought some different people. I wish he'd fight Shakur or Haney or whatever, but it's shit. It's what he's doing, you know? Oh, he's got, okay, well, this guy's got some personal beef, I guess. Oh. But, anyways, I'm going to listen to the interview. I am curious what he has to say as far as his experience, but I just don't understand. Like, I want to know where the allegations are coming from. Like, is it, or is he saying Frank Martin's team poisoned him? Is he saying that he got food poisoning? Was it an inside job? Because I'm like, I mean, both dudes, I believe, are signed with Al Heyman.
Okay, from what I'm hearing, it's not Frank Martin poisoned him. I think it's like he couldn't hit 135 wasn't his weight,
That's
and he
his fault.
fainted and some
He
shit.
came down. He came down from 140. That's his fault.
Then man, man, the weight, the loss, it's just bad, man. That nigga barely not even speaking no damn English. I'm like, yo, bro, like, why y'all even in this nigga face after getting his ass whooped like this? He probably concussed.
Again, I just don't understand why, of all the fighters to support, like, don't get me wrong, ethnic solidarity is fine, but of all the Dominican fighters in boxing, why are they picking this dude? This dude had accomplished nothing. This specific guy had done nothing. Like, he was just some fucking contender that bit off more than he could chew. And also, let's not act like he wasn't talking shit. He was talking big shit at the weigh-in. So it's very possible that he said some dumb shit, pissed Frank Martin off, and he wanted to beat his ass. He was talking big shit.
Yeah, you see him looking at him at the weigh-in. He looking like, boy, yeah. Hold on, I got a little bit of that interview.
No. He said Frank Martin is a fucking he's not a contender. He said he called Frank Martin a prospect. I'm like, okay.
I don't really say excuse. Something wrong happened, but I still taking the fighting. It's my fault. I don't really say experience, man.
A tough loss, Michelle. Frank Martin was a better man today. How you feeling?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I lost. I was expecting this, and bad experience. I don't want to like this one like experience. Just when you get like this one like experience, you feel comfortable with this. I don't want to feel comfortable when you lost. I really work hard. And I feel by with myself. You know, yeah, I know we say excuse, something wrong happened, but I still taking the fight in. It's my fault. No, no fault of the other people. It's just my jealous.
It seemed like he had a lot of like footwork where he would grab you and spin you around and do a lot of like just angles with his feet. Did that trouble you a lot, or?
No, I was with a good come with a great guys, like better skill than him, like Edwin de los Santos. They use more angles than him. I was doing too good, but oh, I was in the best moment for the discount. You know, I was finishing the main one fight in Los Angeles, one month and a half, and my body's too big. I was doing weight. I was a hard time to making weight. Just my corner. I mean,
Now he said he had a hard time making weight. He said he was too big because he just fought recently.
you know what difficult was this for me. You know, man, and I was trying to do the plan, but you have to be fast for the plan. My body don't was answer. You know, then for that I feel good with myself. It's not like I can say no, I lost. I do everything and I lost it. Like I was trying to do it, but I can't because my body was feeling too bad. Then it was horrible. You know, I don't want to take this one experience. Then it is. I don't know really what to say. You know, it's unfair.
Oh,
Do you plan
nigga.
on moving?
Somebody get the violin.
Like my thing is though is just that that's fine, but number one, nobody told you to take the fight. You didn't have to. Number two, you were initially confident in your abilities. Number three, no one even told you to come down to 135. You also did that. So it's like these are all things that were well within your control. And also, what's going to happen when you get your ass beat by somebody else? Are they going to get the same treatment, or is that only for dudes that look like Frank Martin? Because what if what if fucking Rayo or De Los Santos gets a lucky punch off and puts you on your ass? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna say, "Oh, it's the same shit. I shouldn't have been at 135"? Because it's like, come on, bro. No, like, come on, keep it real. Because if we're doing that shit, then what? Wilder should have been at cruiserweight because he weighs in at 217. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on now. And again, he's acting like he got absolutely demolished. No, he got danced on for 12 rounds. Did he take some damage? Absolutely, but it's nothing you can't come back from. He wasn't cut. He wasn't bleeding. It wasn't like a ridiculous ass whooping. Like for example, when J Rock smoked Hurd got his ass whooped, like torn out the frame, just demolished. This dude just got danced on. And also, the reality is that he had fought. I'm not even sure if he's fought a southpaw yet. So that he's talking about, oh, it didn't really bother me. Da, da, da. I'm like, it clearly did because you hadn't really fought that many southpaws, let alone southpaws that are good. So it's like, just take it as your lack of experience. You didn't study enough tape clearly. You didn't have enough southpaw sparring, and the better dude beat you as he was supposed to. Because if you were better, you would have won.
But you lost to the better man who had the better plan in his own homeland.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, go back to the drawing board, fight some southpaws. And you know what's funny? Because De Los Santos is a southpaw and he's very aggressive. Based on what I've seen, shit, he might get over on Young Ali. And I'm saying, so what's going to happen? Like, if he whoops his ass too, is that guy going to get the excuses, or because he's also Dominican, he's going to get a pass?
They
Like,
gonna have niggas fight. You know who we should fight next? Rivera.
who
Rivera should move up to 140.
and fight who?
Petition to fight Teofimo Lopez or some shit.
Yeah, see that he'll whoop to your ass. Yeah, that's a good fight. He'll beat the shit out of Teofimo. Teofimo's not good.
He'll probably get that type of fight first.
Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, Teofimo has a puncher's chance, but Rivera beat the shit out of Teofimo. I told people that. I told people on Twitter, I was like, don't be fooled by this. Rivera will still beat up people like Ryan Garcia and Teofimo who are not that good. Frank Martin is just good.
you think Frank Martin athleticism on another level?
I think his athleticism is on another level, but that's not why he won. People were attributing the victory to his natural athletic ability, and it's like no, he was the better boxer too. He out jabbed Rivera. He utilized more angles. He went to the body more effectively. His punch placement was better. His punch diversity was better. Like stop trying to attribute because what they're trying.
They trying to make it seem like he's just Sean Porter that nigga.
No, no. What they're trying to do is make it seem like, oh, well, black fighters are just naturally more athletic. No, Frank Martin was more intelligent as well. He was more intelligent. He was the better boxer too. That's what they try to do. They try to be like, oh, well, naturally you guys just have those advantages, so some of us have to take steroids and shit to keep up. It's kind of like the bullshit they did with Wilder. Like, oh, well, because he punches so hard, you should be allowed to take steroids fighting him. And it's like, well, that's bullshit.
I heard a Tyson Fury fan say that before.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, that's bullshit. So if Charlo fights Canelo, can Charlo have steroids too? So he can come in like a cruiserweight and knock his fucking head off? No, you cry like a bitch because you wouldn't want to see your man get killed.
Somebody said they should just let all fighters take drugs. Fuck it.
That's fine. They should have a separate league for that. They should have a separate league, the Juice League, where you just it's unlimited juice.
Niggas gonna have fucking heart attacks in the ring.
Hey, that's on them. I mean, shit. I mean, you gotta
Speaking of
just.
juice, what you think about your man Ryan Garcia saying he's fucking tune up?
Um, I don't. Hmm, I don't think that he's cycling anything, but I also don't think that he's going to fight Tank, and I never have. I think he's only choosing to bother Tank now because he knows Tank has a fight coming up, and after Tank's done, he chooses, to take a rest after a fight as he normally does. Ryan's gonna be like, "Well, I was ready now, but now I'm not ready," and then announce a fight with the bum or Macedo Jester or whatever the fuck he was planning. Ryan's not gonna fight Tank.
So
'Cause
what is Javante thinking? Is he thinking like, damn, I'm about to knock out motherfucking Hector Garcia and then fight Ryan Garcia in April?
Probably, but the thing is that gives Tank a good opportunity to say that fight's getting made on paper, back up what Espinoza said, and then all Tank got to do is slide in a random late replacement, just like he did with Rolly, and then he'll just fight whoever that is.
Or
And Ryan, and then
he'll
Ryan,
probably have a fight on paper to tell the judge that, hey man, see I'm doing good. I got these fights lined up.
yeah, like
Don't throw me in jail, please. Nah, real shit. They be on that for real. Show the judge that you're doing something productive with your life.
hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully he makes it out okay with that situation. But yeah, like I said, all they're gonna do is find some late replacement, and then Tank will fight that person, and it's not going to be anybody good.
It's
So
probably gonna be Frank Martin.
no, 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 I don't think he'd do a late replacement with that.
Man, I feel like the Rivera fight versus Frank Martin was the showcasing fight to see if he should fight Javante.
Well, and the winner should. And it's funny because Rivera was bitching, talking about like, oh, I'll try to fight Tank. It's like, no, that's just something that the public speculated. The public was speculating you might get fed to Tank. There was never a situation in which, that shit was on paper. Not to mention, based on how you looked against Frank Martin, what the fuck you think you would have done with Tank? Tank would have smoked you, bro.
Tank probably would have killed this nigga.
like,
For real.
he was talking about Tank like he was somehow ready for that. Like, bro, this fight shows that you're lucky you didn't fight Tank. Tank would have broken something. Tank would have seriously fucking broken something.
I don't even think he'll have a fight after if he fight Tank. I
No,
honestly don't.
if he would have fought Tank, he'd still be asleep right now.
Man, I want to see Morrell fight somebody.
Them dudes not gonna fight him.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, D-Hon. If I was at 168, I would not be trying to fight that nigga after seeing this nigga down there kill somebody.
No, they're not going to, especially when they still got each other. Benavidez and Plant, all the Morel pressure gonna do is make them go harder on Charlo. They're gonna be like, "Come up, Charlo. We need somebody else to fight because we're trying to fight this crazy ass nigga."
Hey, Charlo, my nigga, but man, don't try to free my nigga Charlo to Morrell on his first fight at 168. That's wild.
They got the same trainer, thank God. So Charlo got an excuse. He could be like, "No, we both use Ronnie Shields."
They need to make Charlo versus fucking So I don't get it, man. Andre talking about he wants to fight the winner of Plant versus Benavidez, and Charlo said he want to fight the winner of Plant versus Benavidez.
Man,
How that work?
I don't know. Them niggas are acting weird. Like Charlo needs to either fucking try to get some legitimate smoke at 160, or fuck it and fight like Jacobs at 168 to get you started, and then like start fighting some other people. Fight Andre, and if Keyshawn and fucking Shakur don't have to fight, then Charlo and Morel don't have to fight. That's how we doing that, because they both got the same trainer and they're friends. So that's how we gonna do that. And but yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. They need to, they need to get a move on, especially fucking Andre. He needs to take his career by the
And
balls.
Andre, they talking about they want to fight the winner of Plant versus Benavidez. Man, what if them niggas don't lead a fight unscathed?
What you mean?
Like, what if they don't? What if somebody get hurt in the fight?
I mean, shit. Then it's up to them to fight or not. But if that's the case, then Charlo and Andre need the squad. Like shit. It is what it is. Like you can sit around and wait for these random magical fights that may or may not happen, or you can get in where you fit in. And not to mention, Charlo and Andre is much too long overdue.
Who you got in that fight?
Who, Charlo and Andre?
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. Uh, that's a real 50-50 because they both have different attributes. But I honestly, I'm edging Charlo right now, but I need to see them both back because they've both been out for quite some time. They both dealt with injuries. So like Andre had a shoulder, Charlo had his back. So I need to see them
I don't
back.
think Charlo back was hurt for real.
What else you think? Like,
I think that was just an excuse to just handle his other business,
I mean, he,
the other affairs that he had going on
I mean, it
with
wasn't.
his wife and all that extra shit.
He could have just said that. I don't mean, unless he was trying to prevent being stripped.
Cause think about it, nigga. Your back, bro. What are you breaking in your fucking back, nigga? Where you can't fight.
I don't know, doing it didn't say he broke anything, just maybe doing spins or pivots or running, some shit like that. Or maybe he just fell in the house.
So I don't get it. What type of pain are you experiencing? Are you experiencing like back spasms, like when you walk, you know what I'm saying, you want to sit down?
I mean, it's very possible. Like I pulled a back muscle when I was doing shrugs, so shit happens sometimes.
I don't know. I don't know. I just be looking at certain things a certain way. Maybe because I keep the tinfoil kufi on. But man, I don't know. But Charlo versus Andre, I think that's a pretty good fight. I think Charlo will win that fight by knockout. But they both need a tune-up first. They both need a tune-up first, ASAP. But Andre about to get one. January said, damn, he's on fucking Tank card too, man. That's a lit fucking card.
Well, Nicholson isn't exactly a tune-up. He's the kind of person that studies, he watches tapes, so don't be shocked if Andre looks kind of off in there. It might not be so much the layoff and injury, but more so because Nicholson has a lot of experience. So don't be shocked.
Didn't he lose? He lost to Benavidez?
Nicholson,
Huh?
Nicholson,
Yeah.
he lost to Berlanga, but he ended Berlanga's knockout streak though.
Oh, I remember. He did lose to Berlanga.
But he didn't knock him out though.
That's true. They won on 12. He was cracking Berlanga.
Yeah, I mean he got knocked down a few times. I think a few were kind of like pushes or slips, but he got knocked down a few times. But no, he was in there. He boxed Berlanga, definitely made him work for it, and he didn't go anywhere. He ended his knockout streak.
I think Andre's too athletically gifted and he's creative with his punches and his movements. I feel like when you're that athletic, where you can fucking basically do what your mind tells it to do, and you're very creative, I feel like you're very skilled. You're above like a Roy Jones Jr., a motherfucking Boots Ennis.
That's true, but as a southpaw, Andre leans over to his left an awful lot, and that can be timed.
Hey, Andre's a funny nigga, bro. There was a punch that he threw at his opponent, and the fucking race fans keep on spinning it, but that shit's funny. Where this nigga threw a punch, like a left hook, like a leaping left hook, and he missed, and he fucking ran to the corner after after missing the left hook. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw it. That, but that punch can easily knock somebody out though.
Uh,
He who greets, I haven't heard that. So is that official?
what?
He's talking about that Inoue is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard that. So the WBO, they're saying since he moved up, he can become the mandatory for Fulton's belt.
Well, he has that option, but he has to petition for it. I didn't hear that they had mandated it.
Yeah, he's not gonna petition for that shit. What the fuck?
I mean, and not to mention Bob Arum has like expressed. Bob Arum has said that he might not even be interested in really making that fight anyway because Inoue's first fight at 122 is fucking Fulton. What you gonna do if he get cleared and all the mystique is gone? Who you gonna market him to? Shit.
Exactly. And then this nigga talking about he don't want to move up. He doesn't want to move up to what you call again. He's he the farthest he wants to go is this weight class he's going to now. I'm like, nigga, what
Super
happened to
bantamweight?
the highest he wants to go up is the weight that Fulton's in.
Oh, so okay, so come up to 120. Oh wow, okay, that's bullshit. Okay, whatever. I mean, if that's what he's saying, hopefully we can get that fight and then we can move on. But I
I'm
mean,
like, nigga, fuck it, nigga, you might as well go to fucking super lightweight. I mean,
super feather.
yeah,
Well, super feather is 130, so maybe 126. But I mean, again, these dudes ride Pacquiao's nuts so hard, but then all of a sudden, anyway, can't come up to
yeah.
some
You know what's
divisions
so funny?
divisions where we
I've
know
been
some
laughing on
names.
I've been laughing on Twitter every time because when I say, hey, you guys were comparing Manny Pacquiao to Nui, then everybody want to say, oh, well, you know, Manny Pacquiao was on the juice.
Oh
Like,
wow.
man, what the fuck? Come
Yeah.
on now.
And then the same guys, these are the same people that got mad at Floyd for requesting Olympic style drug testing, say he just wanted to delay the fight. And then fast forward to now they're admitting he was on juice. Like, what the fuck, man? Y'all gotta pick a side, bro.
I know, and you know, honestly, I feel like that's why these dudes hate me on Twitter because I be pointing that shit out. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Y'all can't be doing that shit.
the inconsistencies be so obvious. I mean, all we're saying is that we want Inoue to get to a point where he is beating not even dudes necessarily in the weight class. It's not even necessarily about weight class. It's about dudes that are in their prime, certified, have sufficient experience, and not that much wear and tear on them. Like not dudes that are 36 or 37, 38, 39, former unified champs with a bunch of battles on them, or people that have absolutely no experience whatsoever. We want to fight some regular prime certified dudes. We're asking to fight real competition. That competition happens to not be in the weight classes he was fighting in. That's why Manny Pacquiao didn't get pound for pound consideration until he went up to fucking 126.
They start fighting them killers.
He started fighting the fucking Eric Morales of the world and the Juan Manuel Lopez's and those like certified dudes. It's the same as Chocolatito didn't get no respect until he fought Brian Valoria. So it's not just about not being a sperm weight. It doesn't matter the weight class. It's about fighting dudes we fucking know. It's like even when Inoue was at 115, and if he had smoked Chocolatito, he'd get the same credit fucking Sarungi side didn't get. you know? So it's just we gotta know like fight some fucking people that we fucking know, bro. And you can call it ignorance or whatever, but when we review these resumes of his best wins, they're all most of them are over 35 years old. Most of them have very little exposure to anybody of any significance but Inoue. And a lot of them like even don't even pass the fucking eye test. Like Payano, people say, "Oh yeah, Payano gave fucking what's the name Roman a tough fight, and he gave Russell a tough fight. Anyway, smoked him in like 1 or 2 rounds. Like okay, that's perfectly fine. But Inoue is bigger than most of these dudes, and Inoue has sufficient experience.
Dude, his look, I don't understand these dudes. His biggest win is Donaire, who's been stopped, who's fucking like what 40 some years old when they fought,
He's
and
like
that shit was a
37.
war with him and Donaire.
Yeah. And how much respect did Nicholas Walters get for clearing Donaire?
Little to none.
So,
How much respect did Rico get? Rico, I think he got fired from HBO after that shit.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, people give Rigo sufficient respect. They call him one of the all-time great boxers, which is true. But I'm going back to Nicholas Walters. Was like, you can't say that what Inoue is doing did with Donaire was fucking legendary when a dude who did it before and who did it faster and cleaner got absolutely no consideration. It's the same as how they're trying to call Inoue generational for his accomplishments, but motherfuckers like Mikey Garcia got similar accomplishments and are against better competition and were never hailed as generational. That like y'all sound
You know
kind of
what it is? It's just because they're not used to seeing the Asian man getting a fucking knockout, and they're happy. It's like that movie, man. I swear, my first time ever seeing the movie Great White Hype last year. That shit is so fucking true. Some of these fans are so sick and tired of seeing black guys dominate the sport. So when they see somebody, of their color or different color doing something spectacular, they hold that shit to a higher extent. Like, man, this is the shit right here.
one
Cause
thing.
I'm tired. They're tired of seeing niggas dominate.
One thing
Cause
that
it's so common.
One thing that gets me mad though is that they take all their fucking like they talk about, oh, the blacks hate Inuit. I'm like, bro, last time I checked, the general American public is not watching him fight. It's not just us. Number one, he fights at awkward ass hours during the week. Who the fuck is gonna fuck up their morning routine to watch fucking Inuit fight? I'm not doing it. So most of
To
the
see Butler?
yeah,
Hell no. Nigga,
like
I slept like a fucking baby, bro.
yeah, most of the American public is either asleep or at work when Inoue is fighting. So that's a promoter issue. Number two, like I said, the issue is that all the people that he's fighting, no one is picking them to beat him. No one is giving them a shot because they don't fucking have one. They don't. Like Donaire, I mean, cool, maybe the first fight, but the second fight, I didn't give him no shot. I was like, dude, you're gonna get fucking ran over. The same as all the other dudes, the Payano, the Navarez, all these fucking people. I didn't give them no fucking shot. I didn't give them no shot. He's fucking huge. And motherfuckers gonna talk about Tank. I'm like, bro, at least Tank is smaller than some of these dudes. Like Tank is smaller than Lomachenko. So him destroying people is actually that's why he's so impressive. That's why people pay to watch it. Anyway, walk in big as fuck. He's already struggling to make 118,
Nigga,
and he's
a
talking about, oh,
smaller
I'm only
tank
going to
knocked out
160.
big ass Barrios. That shit's entertaining.
Yeah, that's why Tank is entertaining. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tank has the same issue where I haven't picked anybody against him like ever, so he's getting the same criticism as far as on the resume tip. But that's why he looks more impressive. That's why he garners more American fans in addition to his nationality. Like, and also, it's not on us. It's not our responsibility. Tell the fucking Japanese public to go and purchase his shit and make him a bigger star. I can't stand when people come over and do that. Like, none of y'all go to fucking Ukraine and tell them to support Wilder. Like, none of y'all do that. It's always, oh, why the fuck do we gotta support every goddamn other fighter that?
Yeah, Art man, why are you so tribal? Why do you do, nigga? Cause I can, nigga. And who gonna stop me?
Yeah, like you're not going to fucking Argentina telling everyone they need to love Charlo because they don't.
Cause they don't.
Yeah, they don't love fucking Charlo, and they don't have to. They don't fucking have to.
Bro, it's motherfuckers from those countries who know Wilder was cheated. They know boxing. They know he was cheated. They know them gloves was funny. They don't give a fuck. So why should I give a fuck about they boxers getting beat the fuck up?
Yeah, like it's not. It's your responsibility to back the fighters that you like, and it's not our responsibility to financially buttress him. If there have been plenty of other superstars that have come from Asia that have made it, like look at Pacquiao. Pacquiao has the full support of the American public of all different races because he pulled off fights.
Bro, even my mama knows Manny Pacquiao, nigga.
Exactly, because he was the smaller fighter and he was destroying bigger guys that were certified. He was destroying Margaritos and the Mosleys and the De La Hoyas and shit like that. He was fighting certified fucking opposition. So when Inoue starts doing shit like that, then
Fighting fucking Maloney baloney.
all right, like niggas that don't nobody knows.
I don't fucking know that nigga.
I mean, I know the Maloney brothers because I watch boxing, but if you're trying to get the mainstream, then more people got to know him. Like I said, he's a P for P fighter, but saying he's the best fighter on the planet is a bit much considering who we
That's
have
what
over
I'm
here.
considering. Like, bro, look at the fighters we have. Charlo, Errol Spence Jr., motherfucking Fulton, Jerron Ennis, motherfucking Gary Russell, fucking A. Russell. To say this nigga Anui is better than all of them skill for skill because he fought Jason Maloney nigga,
I
is
mean,
fucking nuts.
even Usyk whooped AJ ass. That's better than fucking anything anyways, done. I mean, come on, yeah. Usyk came up from cruiserweight and whooped on AJ, dude.
And
Motherfucker.
then the blacks for Anui be trying to shame me. Oh, all right, man, you can't just admit he's a good fighter. I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's not the issue.
Nah, them niggas just trying to fit in. You know what that's about. They just don't want to get bullied on Twitter.
I know,
They
I
they don't
know,
they don't want to be in the unpopular opinion. And you know what's funny? When Inoue moves up too far and weight and gets fucking cleared, these are gonna be the same people that are like, oh well, honestly, I knew the whole time that he wasn't certified. Blah 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 blah. Like every fucking 6 months, they come and change their fucking tune. Like even just now with the Rivera situation, motherfucker talking about, oh well, honestly, I never really saw anything in him anyway. He was brand new,
bro. These
and
niggas was picking Rivera by KO.
right, bro. They was picking late stoppage. Now niggas don't know. Oh, well, I never actually certified him. I didn't think he was that good. Oh, I've been watching Frank Martin since he was fucking 13. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, you lying sons of bitches, man. It's just Twitter. My God. Motherfuckers have a whole reputation to maintain on fucking Twitter. I'm like, bro, get a goddamn get some family that cares about you. Shit is insane.
And you notice that these guys are like they're trying to like keep up with this Twitter shit. They're like, oh, why you didn't cite the source of this guy, man? We're doing this thing for Twitter, man. Nigga, fuck all
No.
that shit,
I'm
man.
like,
They don't give a fuck.
yeah, the important thing is y'all gotta understand, y'all are not making anyone famous. Y'all are getting famous off of these fighters. That's the difference. Like people like Tank, y'all didn't do Tank any favors. Tank did y'all a favor.
And that's the thing, man. It's like, bro,
Like,
like,
oh, we're credible. We're credible media. It's like, dude, Gary Russell Gym is in Capitol Heights. I can drive over there from where I currently live, get a personal statement, and put it on the internet. I'm not gonna start calling myself a fucking journalist.
bro, why are people even? I don't even understand this shit. I thought we just boxing. I thought we're boxing fans until we are getting fucking actual checks from the sport of boxing. We are just boxing fans.
Oh,
We got to stop acting like we're just super like you know intel. We got the intel. Niggas, bro. Even some people be hitting me up like, "Hey, Art man, what you know about this situation and the rankings?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know about none of that shit, nigga. I'm fucking high. The fuck, man. I
I
don't got no
swear.
fucking source of this shit, man.
I
Just
told
use
you.
common sense. Read these articles, nigga.
I
Shit,
told you, man. Niggas are trying to get like you know how those dudes that do PBC's prelims, the morning combat dudes, niggas want to be them. They want to be like, hey, PBC, give me a show spot, pick up my show, give me a contract. It's like, no, I'm sorry, y'all are
so we
not
could be the
good.
coolest radio station on the fucking block, nigga. Man, fuck all that shit, bro. Like, I swear, I come on this. I don't even get paid for this YouTube shit. I just like going on here just to talk about boxing. That's it, because I'm a boxing fan.
And you know what's sad? What's sad is a lot of the commentary from that group of people is probably better than Morning Combat. But the reason why they'll probably never get on like that is because of who they associate with and who they allow in their circles. They certify complete morons. Like letting certain motherfuckers talk like the diehard Crawford fans and like weird ass dudes like Vivi and them. Like, bro, being around those dudes and certifying them, saying they know boxing, real journalistic outlets are like, oh fuck no. They go in there listening. They're like, oh, these motherfuckers. They let anybody come in here.
That motherfucker all lives fucking matter ass shit, bro. I
Yeah,
don't like that
yeah.
shit.
That's yeah. Any real journalistic outlet with integrity is not going to be in a situation where they allow themselves to be openly affiliated. That's why they're not citing it. They don't want to say where they got the information because it's so full of fucking. It's a mixture of smart people and morons. The article like the editor might throw the source out. I mean, this is coming from someone that's actually written online articles for a living. You have to pass editorial review to get some stuff published. And if all your sources aren't cited and correct, the editor can throw away the entire piece. So it's that's why people are kind of worried about, citing it directly because it's some of the people are smart, some of the people are not.
Exactly. But you know, it is what it is. But you know how it is, man. People just want to be in this game. I don't know, because boxing is so like open that anybody can just come in and just do their thing. But I feel like some of these people just got it the wrong way, thinking that if they kiss ass and shuck and jive, it's going to put them in position.
Yeah.
It never works like that,
They don't. They
unless you
don't.
want to be, a, unless you want a script.
Yeah, they don't. That's why if you look at all the people on boxing Twitter who are trying really hard, that's why Jack Kelly came out of nowhere, got a real job, is on real shows, is writing for a legitimate website, and he's not even graduated college yet. He graduates next year. He's a fucking child, and the sources reached out to him and put him in position because he actually does the legitimate work. He does his research. He's not out here dick riding. He's not out here looking, for all these different avenues and weird shiesty ways to get it. He's not talking shit about people. He's doing the work and doing the research. That's why the real sources skipped all those dudes and went to Jack Kelly, a kid basically. And so the people recognize who's real and who's not. So it's not, they see it.
Yep, every day, you know. But what's next on the schedule? Who's fighting next, man?
This weekend, shit. I
Oh
think
yeah, Javante Davis and Hector Garcia.
he's January. That's January.
Yeah, there's no more fights for the rest of this month, right?
No, you're not gonna like this weekend. This weekend is Franco versus Kazuta Ioka.
Yeah,
It's at 112.
yeah, hell no. So we gonna chop it up in January.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a holla at you. But yeah, Dominican boxing fans, y'all gotta step it up and just hold that L.
I'm gonna listen to the interview right now. Actually,
Yeah, listen to that shit. You might hear some fucking sad music. Just there's nothing planned, but you're gonna hear it when this nigga's talking.
All right,
But all right.
all right. You have a good one. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.